They circle me.
Uh-oh.
They all pull out their guns. They didn't have just regular guns. They had guns with drums, AKs out there, Uzis.
James Harden moving like that?
I seen the guns. Like, they came for me like I was Tony Montana.
Right.
And I see DJ Eric to the left of me.
Man, you called up Popo, huh?
He's recording. He has his phone out.
No.
Recording, right? Yeah, you on Facebook talking about James Harden. And I looked at it like, bro, are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, you on Facebook talking about James Harden. You gonna end up dead out here.
What?
You gonna end up
weird.
And then, some punched me. Another punched me. They ripped my earrings out my ear. Somebody ran my pockets. They twist me around and with me. He pulled a gun out like he was about to shoot me. And then I heard somebody say, no. And then he turned the gun around and hit me in the back of the head.
James Harden needs to be very careful before he gets hit with a RICO. There are stories of people accusing James Harden of putting a hit on them, currently going viral on social media. So the son of
FBI, open up! NBA James Harden? What the fuck?
NBA legend called Moses Malone. He just did an interview with Dogface where he's breaking down how James Harden put a hit on him because James Harden didn't like a Facebook post.
James, what do you mean a hit? You mean like some murder? Killing? What the fuck?
Now, he would also claim that James Harden has put hits on multiple people that he's aware of.
Kevin. Now, dog, let me ask you this, right? Because I always see these people that say, oh, James Harden's a basketball player. He's not a street. Well, if he's ordered and paid for 2 hits, we know that he paid Blunt, right? He paid these come outside. He sent them outside for me, right? That's 1. Now he did this to Adrian Broner, 2, right? He did the same Adrian Broner when Adrian Broner hit him on the dice. He called Big U, paid Big U to go up Adrian Broner. He's a basketball player, but he crossed over into the street. So now he's a street basketball player. Okay?
No. James Harden out here moving like the mob? Call the Popo, huh?
He's not a civilian, and he's not just a basketball player. He's committing crimes. He's committing crimes.
Ain't no way.
He's ordering hits. A civilian doesn't order hits.
No,
if I ordered a hit on somebody, I'm not a street no more. My civilian card is gone.
James Harden is flying too close to the sun, and it's going to backfire at some point. He was already in Big U Rolling 60 RICO indictment paperwork where they're claiming that he was being extorted, and people are claiming that he's telling on Big U. So things are starting to hit the fan and backfire because...
Shit, I knew James Harden was in the clubs, but damn.
James Harden decided he wanted to turn into a street ninja after making $500 million. Like what's wrong with you? It's just dumb. So apparently this entire beef started with James Harden and this dude because dude made a Facebook post about James Harden charging people $400 to attend a camp.
Some of these situations begin, and I'm talking about the situation with James Harden. Like, how did that start?
Have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Now, Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday and it's an emergency and you need that money now and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the Current app using the link that's in my description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances.
Okay, so this is how it started. Just
Bro,
one day.
Am I the only one that's shocked? This is some crazy shit. This is some crazy. I'm flabbergasted right now. I'm talking about befuddled. I'm talking about shook.
At home, I had some parents call me, underprivileged parents that their parents can't pay to go to camps and stuff. And these ladies literally called me crying, saying my son wants to go to James Harden's camp, but we can't afford it. He's charging $399 for a day and a half. Why didn't he go downtown to do a camp for free for underprivileged kids? I got about 2 or 3 of these calls, right?
James Harden has the right to charge whatever he wants to charge for his camp. If he feels like, my time is worth this, my resources is worth this, right? My expertise is worth this. I want to break even. I have the gym set up. I have several things set up. I want to make a profit. Mm-hmm. He has a right to make a profit or break even or lose money if he wants to lose money.
Absolutely.
However, people have a right to critique you and you don't have a right to try to silence them.
Right.
So after the third call, I went on my Facebook post. And I posted his flyer and I put, James Harden, why aren't you pretty much looking out for underprivileged kids? You're charging $399 for a camp. And there's a football player named Donald Driver that was doing a camp for free. I said, don't you make more money, way more money than Donald Driver? I said, don't become your Hollywood. Don't forget where you came from. Pretty much saying.
I agree with that though. If you're gonna do the $399 thing for the kids who can afford it and stuff like that, at least have some type of. This is what I would be doing. At least have some type of camp or training session or something for free for the kids who don't have it like that. You know what I mean? Especially for your community or where you're from. I always looked at it weird about them NBA dudes because them NBA dudes got so much fucking money, bro, that it gets to the point where it's like, what the hell? Oh, it gets to the point where it's like, damn, if y'all really wanted to change some shit, y'all could change some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do something for the underprivileged kids in the ghetto. Why are you doing a camp with white people in Kingwood for $399 when you're, I don't like count people's money, but goddamn, you know what this motherfucker's making. So I just made that statement, okay? Mm-hmm. And maybe about 200 likes, 200 comments. Everybody was in agreement with me. And then I get a call from my then bodyguard. Okay, he goes by Big Miami. And he calls me. He's like, hey, man, what you post on Facebook? I was like, what you mean? I told him. He's like, man, James' bodyguard, Tony, called me, and he said James is pissed off you posted something on Facebook. And I said, are you serious? Like I said, James Harden is mad about what I'm not thinking in my mind, why me and James Harden ain't friends on Facebook? Why the does he care about what I'm posting on Facebook?
No,
he gets talked about every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, whatever it is, man, please take it down, bro. Just
to be fair, if James Harden would have taken the camp to the hood and charged the kids $300, they would have called him names. So he took the camp to the suburbs and charged them $300, and they still calling him names.
Right.
Now, it's not out of the realm of possibility that James Harden will see a post criticizing him from Moses Malone II, right? Because they're probably all in the NBA circles. I assume NBA players probably follow him on Facebook or they're friends with him on Facebook, or NBA legends or NBA scouts or people who are involved in the NBA in general probably follows a guy named Moses Malone II, right? So that's not out of the realm of possibility. Right. Now, James Harden being upset that this dude is critiquing him on Facebook is absurd, bro.
Yeah, that's stupid.
If I'm up $200 million, the last thing I'm concerned about is what people on Facebook are saying about me. Come on, bro, listen,
no,
bro.
I don't give a damn now. with a few million. Give me 200 million, man. I won't even have, man, shit. Boy, I don't get no fuck. I'm on a boat in Italy. This boat, 50 million. I done rented it for the week. Me and wifey on here having butt naked freaky circus sex all up and down the boat. I ain't tripping about what the fuck you talking about on Facebook.
I'm poor right now. Okay, I'm poor, and I still ain't concerned about what folks gotta say about me, bro.
No cap.
You up 200 M's and you're that concerned. Now, James Harden was so concerned that he had people call, and people were tapping in. And apparently, though, when people tapped in and when people call, that actually convinced this dude to take down his post. Like, it convinced him to remove it.
I wouldn't have did that.
Problem should have been solved there, right? Apparently not. Apparently, him taking down the post where he's critiquing James Harden was not enough.
I have a friend named Herb Baker. Herb Baker calls me because he's friends with James Harden's cousin, or his brother-in-law, Lennox, that was like married to his sister, James Harden's sister. And he's like, Lennox is telling him, man, you need to talk to your boy Mo. I don't know what they got going on, but James is mad about this Facebook post, and Mo need to chill or something like that. And my boy Herb is like, nah, man, they tripping about that. Like, y'all, we should sit down, let them smoke a blunt with each other, talk this and be over with. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna go back to James. He goes back to James and tells James this. James tells that, man, you sound like you sleeping with the enemy. And he told that, this was his exact words. He said, you tell that my money go forever. That's what he said, right? So I'm like, I'm thinking this, all right, cool. Maybe this is over with. So Herb's like, man, don't worry about that, man. He'll get over it. But
I'm going to say this, and I hope you listen, bro. If your enemy is a man who's up $500 million with a vengeance against you, you probably don't want to sleep good at night, right? You probably don't want to sleep too well.
No cap, though.
You probably want to keep your eyes open. Yeah. That's a man who could touch you and enact whatever revenge he wants to enact against you, especially in Houston. But James Harden is like the mayor of Houston. Yeah. James Harden is not an NBA player like LeBron James who goes home to his family. He ain't got no damn family. No, James Harden is in the trenches with literal killers and gang members.
Right. James Harden at the strip club with rappers and all that shit. I don't know what's wrong with the nigga. I really don't know. That's always been confusing to me. Like, I've never understood, like, what's wrong with you, bro? How do you have all these millions of dollars and you choose, you want to go to the hood? Bro. The day I seen $100,000 in my account, I don't want to go to the hood. No, I ain't been to the hood since. That was 4.5 years ago. Going on, about almost 5 years ago. I don't understand it. I'm talking about I ain't been to no hood. Other than casually driving by on my way to Beverly Hills, maybe. I ain't been in no fucking trenches in no hood, pulling up no project, kicking it on the corner, pulling up, parking, hopping out with these niggas. What the fuck? Like, at all, bro. I really don't understand that. I don't. I really just don't.
$500 million. Do you understand how much they worship James Harden in that city? So for you to piss that guy off in that city and move around as if it's all good is crazy. But he was moving around as if it's all good. All right. He goes to the club that night, and while at the club, he gets confronted by one of James Harden's guys.
Oh, shit. Pull up to the club. I had a parking spot in the front. As soon as I'm paying the valet person, I turn around, and there's a Blunt. The Blunt, Darian Blunt. He's walking from the club with 15 other guys.
Uh-oh.
Right? Literally 12 to 15 guys. They circle me.
Uh-oh.
They all pull out their guns. They didn't have just regular guns. They had guns with drums, AKs out there, Uzis.
James Harden moving like that?
I seen the guns. Like, they came for me like I was Tony Montana.
Right.
And I see DJ Eric to the left of me.
Man, you called up Popo, huh?
He's recording. He has his phone out.
No.
Recording, right? I thought he was recording, but it gets better. The first thing Blunt says to me, yeah, you on Facebook talking about James Harden. And I looked at it like, bro, are you serious?
So You had a nigga get pressed with guns and drums and sticks and switches and blicks and glicks because Moses Malone Jr. went on Facebook and said something about James Harden? Boy, you niggas is weird.
Exactly what I said. Are you sure? Yeah, you on Facebook talking about James Harden. You gonna end up dead out here.
What?
You gonna end up dead, so we talking all this.
What?
And I'm just looking at Blunt. Now, Blunt, remind you, is 5'9", 350 pounds.
Damn.
With a stomach like he's 18 months pregnant. Okay? Literally. Like with twins. Dog, with twins. Okay? This is how fat he is. I'll punish Blunt. So when I see all them guns, I do like this. And I look at him like that, and I do like this. Like, kind of smirk at him. Like, you know damn well, if you was out here by yourself, you get your ass whooped. That's how I looked at him, right? And then
yeah, you know a lot of them niggas, man. That's the crazy part about all them gangsters. They only be tough when it's either 100 niggas around or they got their guns. If they somewhere where it's not no gun, you usually nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? Or it's weird.
And then some punched me, another punched me. They ripped my earrings out my ear. Somebody ran my pockets. They twist me around and pistol with me. He pulled a gun out like he was about to shoot me. And then I heard somebody say, "No, no, 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 no." And then he turned the gun around and hit me in the back of the head, right?
Damn.
Then I fell on the ground. And then
over
somebody
a Facebook post
kicked me in my stomach. Then the other dude kicked me in my face.
Damn.
All right.
Oh.
While this is going on, James Harden is actually in the club in his section. So when they get done whooping on him or doing this to him,
they go back to kick
these dummies go back in the club and then go to James Harden's section.
Oh no. Man, y'all crazy as hell, boy. You know how fat, man, y'all niggas that lost y'all rabid ass mind on how fat. I would have pulled my phone out to call 911 so fast, nigga, I damn near would have probably hit 919. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you, gang? I would have called the popo so damn quick, gang. The no cap. I would have called the police, the insurance man, and the NBA reporters. Man, I would have been on that motherfucker the whole. Yeah, James Harden had me beat up, pistol whipped, kicked, punched, and beat. Almost got killed outside the club. James Harden is a wicked shit. I would have, boy, that nigga would have been in jail. I would have got me some good money, and I would have got me some press all on the news and shit. I would have sold shirts, man. Y'all niggas, boy, y'all be fucking with the right niggas. I tell you that. Do you know how quick I would have pulled? I'm talking about speed dial, motherfucker.
This is probably why we see the James Harden deposition, right, where they're questioning him about this because, bro, if you pull a gun out on somebody, pistol whip them, beat them up, rob them,
that's crazy. That's some gangster shit.
You would think they would leave the club, but that shows like how invincible and untouchable they thought they were.
Yeah.
They thought they would be able to do this and get away with it and go back in the club and party and chill and then brag to James Harden about how bad they did him.
Right.
Because if they thought they was gonna go to jail for this, they would have left. You don't do this to like somebody, then go back in the club and have a good old time. They felt untouchable. Even if we aren't talking about the police, let's just say this dude was a street dude. You do this to somebody and you stay? You're not afraid that they might come back and do something?
Right.
But he's my type of guy. He ain't keep it in the streets. No.
Yeah, no, I'm calling the police.
Immediately after they did this, they went back in the club and started partying with James Harden.
Crazy as hell.
That dude picked up the phone
and
called my favorite people in the world.
Yes, sir. Calling real gangsters, nigga. What you said? We calling the real boys, nigga. What? We calling them PD, boy. You done lost your rabbit ass mind. See them, y'all. I told y'all yesterday, boy. Y'all be thinking it's chicken ass, boy. Y'all think the police just the police. No, the police are really the biggest gangsters because they pull up with a badge on your ass. 3 o'clock in the morning, they break in your crib like, yeah, what's up, homie? You finna go to jail. And when you go to jail, you finna sit here till we tell you to leave. And you finna eat when we tell you to eat. You see what I'm saying? You finna sleep well, we tell you to sleep. Boy, we gonna put your ass in the cage. And if we come in here and tell you to strip butt naked, spread your ass open and cough, you gonna do it, boy. You gonna do it. That's the most gangster shit. You can't get no more gangster than the police. I'm calling my friendly neighborhood police officer.
Oh, the police.
Yes, sir.
My God is with me. He couldn't do anything. It's 2 verse 15.
Yeah,
right.
So he's like, man, Mo, just go home. Just go home. I'm like, man, I don't got my keys. Because I don't have my keys in my car. So 5 minutes later, somebody comes and brings my keys and credit cards to me and my ID. Okay. And I tell that John, he's like, bro, all them that did the situation is in James Harden's section right now. I said, what? I said, all right. I said, give me your phone and go back in and follow them. Right? He's like, what you about to do? I said, give me your phone because they stole my phone. I said, give me your phone. Go back in and follow them. So when he goes back inside, I go up to the security and I tell them, I said, hey, and this is on everything. I said, y'all better go inside and get my jewelry. And you know what they told me, dog? V Live's gonna open with or without you. I said, oh, okay. Bet. I said, bet. So I went into my car, hooked my iCloud up to my car.
Yeah.
And I found a number that is high-level person in Houston, and they directed me what to do. And they were like, we're gonna send every police unit up to V Live right now. I just need you to call 911. So I call 911, and they come up to the club. First two cops pull up. I see the security guard in the front dash on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
He must have went to go tell Blunt that the police was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But by the time Blunt took the tapes out the back, went through the back door.
Oh.
Well, by the time the police got there, dog, they had like 40 to 50 cars out there. People thought that somebody died. They had both sides of the street. You couldn't get up and down the street. That's how many cop cars was there. They locked everybody in the building. There's a officer named Officer Bettinger. When I'm standing outside, he comes running from the back. He's out of breath. His first thing he says is, I just had to give chase to James Harden. I caught him running out the back door trying to get in his Sprinter. And I made him go back in the club.
Ultimately, the guys who beat him up, they got arrested. James Harden was not arrested that night. However, I think James Harden is being sued for this. There's deposition of James Harden answering questions in regards to this. So all in all, bruh, James Harden got to be careful, bruh. This is like the second or third, maybe the fourth incident we've heard with James Harden's name in some gangster stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. This is some crazy shit. And this is the type of shit that be scared. Like I said a minute ago, I do not understand how possible it is for a motherfucker with James Harden is damn near a billionaire. When you talk about how much money he done made, how much money he gonna have in the next 10 years after he's still playing, by the way. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's still making money. Let me see his career earnings, bro. James Harden career earnings. Hold on. Let me see how much money. This nigga done made $411 million in total salary from his NBA. That's just from the NBA career, bro. He got drafted in 2009. So 17 years, he done made $412 million just from the NBA. Let's see what he made with his shoes and shit. He also has another $200 million contract with Adidas. And he signed that in 2015. It's a 13-year contract. So he ain't even get done. He getting $15 million a year from that. So you talking about $600 million plus the investments he probably made. Bro, they probably made $1 billion, gang. Real deal. What the fuck do I look like caring that much about what a nigga said on Facebook to the point where I get some niggas to go beat him up and rob him and what the fuck? Who do y'all niggas be thinking? Y'all be thinking y'all L, like, bro. Y'all be thinking y'all John Gotti for real, gang, and that shit is stupid. Man, that nigga so goddamn rich, boy. It's nothing in the entire world that would make me give a fuck, even the slightest fuck, about what? Why do y'all niggas wait until y'all get rich as hell? Ja Morant did do the same shit. It's like, what's the fascination with this hood gangster? I'm fascinated with being rich than a motherfucker. I'm not fascinated with being a gangster or having some gangster homies or doing some gangster shit. I'm not fascinated. I'm fascinated with being rich than a motherfucker, buying me a jet, maybe two, maybe buy wifey a jet, paint it pink. You know what I'm saying? Just buy me a little small island or something. It's some what, who the fuck was it, gang? It's some NBA dude who wasn't even like no superstar. This nigga bought an island. What is his name, gang? Reggie Bullock. What the fuck? This nigga bought an island for $2 million. What the fuck? This man bought an island for $2 million, bro. A 5-acre island in Belize. Off the coast of Belize. And Reggie Bullock ain't make no fucking money like that. Let's look up Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock career earnings. Man, this nigga made $53 million, bro. This nigga bought an island for $2 million in Belize. Wait till I get me some money. Wait till I get me the money that I'ma have one day. Wait, y'all, nigga, I swear to God. Y'all not gonna get, man, shit. It ain't gonna be no gangster shit going on, I tell you that. I'm gonna be living my life, doing whatever I want to do. If I want to go to Monaco and go golfing, I'm gonna go Monaco and go golfing. If I want to spend $200,000 shopping, I'm gonna go do that. If I want to take a helicopter to motherfucking French Riviera, I'm taking a helicopter to the south. You feel me? That's the type of shit I'm be on. I'm talking about happy than a fuck, living a beautiful life. Last thing you gonna catch me with is doing some hood shit outside the club in Houston. I don't understand that shit.
James Harden name and some gang stuff.
I don't understand it at all.
And eventually, bro, it's gonna catch up to him.
I don't.
You're
get that
either gonna
shit
do
at all,
enough
bro.
dirt to the wrong person where they're gonna come and get you, or the police is gonna get sick and tired of hearing your name come up in every single incident they come to investigate, bro.
Right.
You were involved with Big U and the Crips. You're involved with some Bloods in Houston. Like, it's like, all right, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Not, at some point they're gonna say, yo, you're using your money to fund a criminal enterprise. Be careful, bro. Stop flying too close to the sun.
No cap. And I'm gonna say it like this too, gang. Last thing I'm gonna say, like, I'm really surprised the NBA ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm really surprised the NBA ain't do no investigation and get his ass up out of there. You feel me? And fuck up his career and shit like that. A lot of them niggas be feeling like they untouchable or something. I don't know what it is, gang, but niggas be tripping out here, boy. Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?